And we are live for the Democratic Republic of the Congo versus England 1-1. What three Lions do today? I don't know. Tampa Bay. Who's excited? It's football once again. Johan Wissa. He's pretty good. It's a Newcastle. Congo are not going to they just lay down and hopefully they're not just going to sit down or lay down and take a beating. They're going to come out and fight. And just very well to be Congo but Mexico. But wait and see. The fact that DR Congo ended up being the best place third, like the best, they came up number one in the best of the third place teams. Ain't bad. The Democratic Republic of the Congo versus England is starting soon. I'm already having it. So we're paying attention to this one. Then I got Dynamite to watch while the United States plays, which way? Right over here. Right over here. Right here. Watching both at the same time. There's been some funky things, alright. We've seen one upset. I wouldn't say Morocco beating the Netherlands is an upset. They were on par with each other. But Paraguay taking out Germany is an upset. Tomorrow we'll find out who play with can Colombia or make it to the round of if they're Australia. No, I'm done. No, there's only who takes on Mexico. After today, though, we will have two new matches set up for round of 32 or round of 16. We're gonna have issues already. Really gonna be or how what it takes to upset the heavy favorites in this matchup of England. Win probability goes to England at 74, 8% for the Congo, and 15 for uh, for extra time. Both Congolese. Everyone else thinking this one just like no smiling. Fellas, it's okay, you can sing. Match is not good. I'm having this. Right. Got the British guys on commentary too. If the Congo win this match, it would be embarrassing for England, but one of the greatest days in Africa's history. And Harry Kane in England beat DR Congo, or is Johan Wissa going to lead his team to the round of 16 for the first time ever and upsets a favorite, get at least to the semifinals, or the quarterfinals, I should say. beating Uzbekistan and tying with uh, Portugal was something else, man. The fight that they have, the fight that they had just to get to this spot. You can't tell me they're gonna just sit there and take it like lying down. They went out of bounds. England on the attack already. Does not get anything. Goal kick. Last two matches have been dominated by the winning team, and we get that one out by a mile. Big time offside. Wissa is their best player for sure. You do, man. Almost got it. Almost made him. It made make him pay almost. Kick for Congo. Oh, just barely got it past it. Almost went wrong. Definitely could have been wrong. Bad for the Congo. Ugh. Nice pay on. Bring out an attack here, maybe. Nothing so far, and they have to go back out to the top. Just cursed it way too hard. Nobody in the box get that. No, that crossing's pretty bad. Gotta work on that crossing, man. Run them down. Don't run away from the goalkeeper. Run them down. Make them kick forward. 17 appearance. third or something. Congo. 1996 World Cup champion. 1966 World Cup champions. Second World Cup appearance. The first was in 1974. I am not English. What are you talking about? Ohio is very real. No. Uh-oh. They're running. Congo is the 30 is 34 one win for the Congo. Who this is? I mean, of course, yeah. They've only had one other appearance at the World Cup, and it was not a good one. That was 1974. I'm a minute behind. I have to fix that. In nothing there, and it's in. And the Congo are up 1-0. Are you kidding me? England. Well, wow. Democratic Republic of the Congo are playing better than they are. Let's be honest. I'm gonna refresh this because I'm way too far behind. I'm a minute behind, and I should be like 46 seconds behind. Get a better up on it. Congo scored, and they're up. That's better. Brian Sipenga. Wow. Dove it in, and but outside of the last two matches in the match with Canada, because it was so late, the team that scored first has not held the line. So I'm not saying England's out of it. I mean, that's the fastest goal in the round of 32, and it goes to the Democratic Republic of the Congo at 7 minutes. Wow. That's right to celebrate, man. Even if this comes out to be that like they end up losing this match, being able to get a goal like that, and the Congo goalkeeper just went down and has not gotten back up. He caught that ball and just could not get back up. Yeah, that's your goalkeeper. You don't want your goalkeeper to go down. What the hell happened? He kicked it pretty far. Oh, his own player ran into him. Oh, God. Oh, ow. Ow. That sucks right there. Just ran on top of his own player. Should have let the ball go. Literally shit in the dove. I don't even I don't see a reason why he caught that. He could have just let it go out. It would have been a goal kick. But he's fine, I guess. But yeah, that's not fun. Falling off like that. Yeah, been yeah, a lot wrong. Hands on the head. The English supporters cannot believe it. They should look at everything. We've had every match, like 3 matches outside of like the first match with Canada, which was so late. Will they though? I don't know. I wouldn't. I would not take the bus being up 1-0 because that would be ridiculous. There is too much time left. That if you just let them push and push and push, and 74 to 2026 decades, man, they went decades without making the World Cup. They pretty much just got back to the World Cup probably because it was around the it was 48 instead of 32. I'm sure if there was only 32 teams in this World Cup, the Democratic Republic of the Congo would not be here. It is crazy to think that they were the best third place finisher too. Johan Wissa getting that brace in the Uzbekistan match. No shots for England yet. England really hasn't done anything much. Like, possession has been 29, 54% Congo. Now, if I'm the Congo, I'd like definitely want to try and get a second goal before you park the bus. That's when you park the bus and you try to be defensive if possible. Because outside, like, how much, like, kind of what? Yeah, I wonder how this entire World Cup would look if it was only 32 instead of 48. Who would be here? Who wouldn't be? Yeah, well, that was the last one, right? And Norway, like Norway in the final match, they didn't even care. Like they didn't really care. There was nothing to play for. They were in already. Yeah, the Ghana match, they did park the bus, but they didn't need to do anything. They didn't have to win. They just had to draw. Oh wait, no, that was the Ghana. Yeah, they wanted the draw for sure, and they lost to Croatia. They wanted to get a draw on somebody. They got their win, I guess. How did that work for Ghana? They had a win, didn't they? Yeah, they beat Panama. They got a win, and they were gonna do that. They tried it again. What, Croatia, and it didn't work out. England just got to push, man. They can't play as like it's win or go home. It's not like, oh, we drew with Ghana. Let's just draw. We'll go and we'll play next game and we'll win it. They can't be playing like that. They got to have the mentality that we need to score as soon as possible. Like we need to score as soon as possible. And England, uh, they'll get their points. Not even close. Like, yeah, the difference between the Ghana match and this match for sure when it comes to England is that they were like, oh, it's fine. We're not going to put that much in there. We'll go up against Panama and we'll get a win there, and that'll be all we need. So let's just not work that hard. But now it's not like that. You have to get a goal here. You have to score soon. Don't just let Congo have this 1-0 lead. So Cross is just not going where they want them to. Is the pressure going to get too high on England, like in the round of 32? That's the question. Reached quarterfinals in the last two World Cups. Well, there's an extra round this time, and right now England not looking so hot. No, he's hot. They need something because if they don't get pushing, like it's all you if you don't have to score right this second, for the next second, you have to push and push and push until the break of Congo. Like that's the thing in the Ghana match. They weren't really pushing the whole match. They weren't. And like, oh well, we got Panama in our group too. We can go beat Panama and we'll make it into the round of 32, and they did. Oh, it's so close. There's something there, maybe. Oh, good cross, but the goalkeeper was right there. That's all you got to do. Just keep doing that. Just keep doing that, and you'll end up scoring. Try to get it before the halftime, so you can get your second goal in the second half and try to win. Oh, right there, he had him where he needed to be. The goalkeeper just got there. The goalkeeper was just there in time. The fact that DR Congo are leading, they didn't lead against Portugal. Pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure they didn't. No, they didn't lead against Portugal. They got an equalizer in stoppage time for the half, and then punked the bus after. No shots for England in the first 19 minutes. That's not good. They do. They look very out of it. Like DR Congo is just running all over them right now. England trying here. Oh, it's a good tackle, man. Not really. Yellow for him. Declan Rice, right? Nope. Bellingham. See, some of these referees just can't wait to put out that yellow card, and other ones just like, let them play. We're not going to give you a card at all. Just let them play. Yeah, he is. He's got to be careful though. Now he can't get red carded. Can't get another yellow. England is very getting like Congo is frustrating England, and that's what the problem is here with them. Never gonna get those penalties in this game. I swear. He tried to head it. He tried to head it as he was down on the ground. He just he just goes like this and tries to head the ball, and that's funny. I don't know what England's thinking, man. Like it has been all deal Congo. Because England has the most possession, but I don't know, man. Put the pressure on right here. Don't let them get anything. Oh, he keeps going. Yeah, this is not looking good for them. Like they're just frustrating England, and England is just letting themselves get frustrated. The first challenge was fine. It was that second one where he just like literally. First one he got the ball. The second one he tied up his legs. That's the foul. That was a bad pass. Can they get anything here? No, just shoots it way too hard. Nothing England can do today so far, but it's just early. .44 for England, 45% for Congo. I don't know about that one. I wouldn't worry about parking the bus until later in the match, like in the second half. He, oh my God, how do you just let that float past you? Rashford, what was that, man? Ball was given sent right to you. A break of hydration, and man, the Congo is just, I don't know, man. Passes are about even, and possessions about even too. But now we have to see what happen with it tonight. What do they do over there? They just pan around and everything over there. Not just America, Canada does it too on one PSN right now. I watch anime every week with my AW so I don't get I like wrestling. Something's got to change. They got to make some kind of change. I've said multiple times we've had many goals outside of these hydration breaks, so maybe Ink wakes up, maybe they take a shift with something that can help them. I don't know. Dude's already got a goal, not a goal, but a yellow card, so he's gonna have to be careful for the rest of the match, or he's gonna get it if he gets another yellow. Like he can't tackle roughly at all for the rest of the match. He gets another yellow, he's off, and you're down to 10 men, and then it's gonna be very tough. And down 10 men to be the team. So yeah, just like I noticed this in the Ghana match too. England gets frustrated real easily. Like if things do not go their way, they just get so frustrated too easily. how this would have went if Uzbekistan and the Congo draw, because that was because Uzbekistan had a point, or they had 2 points, and if they drew, they would have three, and they didn't have anything. They had what? One goal? One goal to their name? Well, they went on that three, whatever, I think it was 3-0 run. They got one, and then it's not. They let it go. They just literally stole that like it was nothing. Like, man, kept it in somehow. How is that not a foul? He literally smacked the guy in his face. Like, smacked him in the face as he was going down. He's going on a run here, and he gets tripped up. That's got to be a foul. Should be a card. That's a yellow. This guy can't wait to pull out his yellow cards. Where was this guy with the Morocco match where the game had one yellow card in the entire match, even though there should have been at least three or four, maybe six or five or six. A yellow card each. Yeah, that's a yellow. So it should be a yellow. Knee on knee. Ugh. And they score here. Gonna get anything. Oh, just outside the box. Outside the net. Right in the face. Oh, him not in the face, but in the leg. Nothing he could do with that if it just like bounces up and hits him. They're on the left. They got it. Got himself something here. Got a run going. Nope. Now comes the attack that England has to have. They have to have this attack. Push. Get that equalizer. And then go from there. Crossed in. Nice! Nice header, nice save. Oh, everything. That entire sequence was great from both offense and defensive. It's just defense got it too well. I don't know, man. It's ugly, man. Calm down. Calm down. Just watch. If they keep pushing like this, they will break the wall and they will get something. But they need to push. This is what England needs right here. Push. Oh, and he couldn't turn it. Ashford could not get to it. 24 cup win, one for the Congo, and that was on against Uzbekistan. That's a beautiful header, man. The goal right there. Tried to flop that. That one wasn't good. I wasn't getting that for anything either. Wow. That's cool. This gets 2-0, then it's really going to be hard for England to do anything, and they might just give up. Got nothing there. They are just butchering up the defense for England. Yes, absolutely. I think with the fact that the PS5 digital disc drive can be removed if you don't want to use it, or you can get a digital only version. Obviously, they're going to go digital only. That's I knew that immediately. That PS5 was going to be the last PlayStation to be digital. I mean, to have physical. And more than likely, I mean, Nintendo's already got the key cards for third-party games. That digital future's coming before you know it, man. And games are still going to be expensive. It's got to do something, man. Doesn't get it. Not a good look right now for England. They're trying though. It's not like they ain't trying. England definitely needs to get. Yeah, England really needs to get a goal between now and halftime. Because if we get to the second half, Congo is gonna like clamp down, park the bus, and not do and like defend as best as they can to make sure that England cannot score and they win 1-0. Not even close. Harry Kane, no. Great defending. Oh, what a block though. Already seen all this stuff, but yeah, that was a crazy sequence. Crazy few seconds there. My goodness. England fans are starting to rally. And that's going to be a kick out. England's fighting here. This is what England has to do. They have to just weigh him down. That went way too far back. Oof. Nothing. The defense is just there, but England is pushing. So wearing the defense down, that's all they can do. They got to wear that defense down, and eventually they're just going to get something. That was dumb. And the onslaught is over. Man, got his legs closed when he needed to. Oh man, like just starting to do that, just trying to like close your legs that fast does not feel good. 3 shots, 2 on goal. England is starting to go. That's a kick for England. Maybe not. Congo's got it now. That onslaught just is not enough, but they're breaking them down. Yeah, it's the second half, but they're still down 1-0, or even worse, in the second half is when it's going to be hard for England to do anything. Whatever happens with Congo, if they win this match, if they lose it, say England come back and win this match, and Congo leave, they have to build off of this for the next World Cup. They have to build themselves off to try and eat better for the next World Cup. Instead of being the third place team, maybe the second, maybe even win their group, like qualify and like just build off of it. Oh, was it me? Like, huh? What a face! What a funny face! I have no idea what he was doing there. That was such a short kick, and there was no one around. It's really tough for England, man. Running out of time for that first half because again, I'm pretty sure if they don't score here before stoppage, before the end of the first half, that you're going to see the Congo go into that's a handball for sure. Like, yep. Yep. Oh, good steal there. That's going way, way. Yep. That is a corner kick, right? No. Can't get anything, man. Off the end. Oh man, that sucks. Like his heel, it went kicked back to his heel. Can't get anything. Congo looking to go for again. Off the post is all you got, man. Yep. Post is not a friend of anybody right now. Oh. Oh, that should be a something. That's got to be a penalty. Are you talking? What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? How is that not a penalty? These referees should absolutely be fired in these parts. How is that not a penalty? He literally dropped like there was a scoring chance. How is that not a penalty? There is so much contact. He literally trips him up like that. That's got to be a penalty. That's BS. And he's not going to give it to him. That's garbage. That's garbage. Like you literally have to like kick somebody and step on their back to get a freaking penalty. They are going to VAR it. Nope. Are they? That's garbage. That's absolute garbage. Like, what do you have to do to get a penalty kick in this cup? It's absolute garbage. There have been multiple things, like obvious penalties in the box that have not been called. Yep. Everybody should be fired from ever refereeing again if you can't call that a penalty. Every single one of them. Rashford trying, he can't get it in there. Tried to get a little too cute there. It does vary for sure. There was the ref in the Morocco game who refused. It took like until like the beginning of the second half to get a yellow card in that match, and it was the only yellow card. Even though in the first half, both teams were literally running into each other like they were trying to run each other over. No yellow cards except for that one. That's a penalty in me. If this thing holds and England doesn't get a goal, that will be talked about as how how FIFA and the referees screwed England out of getting a obvious what it should have been a goal, a penalty kick. Or maybe not. That is a throw-in. Nice save, and the guy just went way too far. Give it up to the Congo's goalkeeper, though. Wow. Just hand up. Just one little hand, and that's what he needed. 6 minutes of added time, man. What a kick over, what a kick out of here. Tough here. Yeah, why is England just going so slow? What was that about? That was dumb. Like you had a chance with a little bit of momentum. You're just like, oh, we got this momentum. Let's just calm it down, and let's slow it down. Well, no, you need to push to get a goal. Yes, they are. They're playing in DL Congo what DL Congo wants to play. They're not playing how they should, what they would like their own game. Offside. And it's not like England hasn't had shots since the goal. They've had 6 shots with 2 on target. They've had more shots. They've had more possession. They've had more passes. Just not having the best pass accuracy right now. Too high. Way too high. Why are they like? Why are you like just jogging? You got to run to the damn ball. What are we doing? Ugh. He tried, but didn't get it. Oh, that was the last chance too for halftime. That was basically your chance to get a goal for halftime, and it just did not go. So not the best half for England, and the further we get into this matchup, the better chance that Congo is going to poke the bus and say, you know what, we'll take a 1-0 lead. A win's a win. That's what it's going to come down to. Yeah, that penalty, that non penalty is BS. But what can you do? You sit there and you deal with it, and you have to hopefully come out. They got to come out and they got to push. They were getting their shots on. There was some great defense, like goal, like saves from the DR Congo goal. Fascinating. Oh, you got? Yeah, there you go. They were like on the outside of on the hydration break, for like the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes of that after the hydration break. They England was playing well, and then after that, they just fell apart and started playing sloppy again. It's like they can't just sit there and be sloppy. They gotta play good football and get back to the and just push and push and push until they hopefully break through. People calling on the people like that's no know about to play Congo super team. They're not a super team. They're gritty. They are gritty. If if England doesn't score before the second hydration break, I just don't think England's going to get anything. The thing of it is, England's dominating all the stats. England is dominating everything. They have more shots on target, more possession, more passes. Pass accuracy is better than the other. It's just they can't get through that goalkeeper. And the guy like closing his legs to make sure that one didn't go through his legs was fantastic. Like you see all these positive stats, all these extra stats here, and they're usually winning. They're gonna have happened in the last 45. I don't know if they'll park the bus immediately after the show after the halftime ends, but after that after the hydration break, they will absolutely start parking it to try and like just go with a 1-0 lead. Eh, Winner of this has to play Mexico. That has to play Norway or Brazil, and you either have to play like get to that match, you got to play either Vinny Jr. or Erlen Haaland. Oh boy, I couldn't even imagine. You do, man. Democratic Republic of the Congo, who haven't been in the World Cup since 1974, I believe what they said, came to this World Cup with a mission to do everything they could to have like their best showing. Not like England hasn't had shots though. That's the thing. It's not like hasn't had their shots. Funny. Someone put a posted France went moving on to the round of 16 and they ain't celebrating. And I was like, yeah, because they're expected. They expect to beat to make it to the finals. I don't know. Like I said, anybody can any day. That should have been. I'm sorry. He literally hits Harry Kane's leg and brings him forward. That's a penalty any day of the week. And like in any other tournament, any other match, any other league, that is absolutely um that's a penalty. But anyway, Johan Whiston is definitely going to want to try and get on the board. It's definitely a feat for the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Like they are not to be taken lightly at all. And I think that was a big thing with Portugal. Portugal went into the match probably thinking, oh, they're nothing. They're just going to be a team that they'll get their 3 points and they'll move on. And then Congo said, no, we're gonna draw with you with Colombia too, and then beat Uzbekistan. And they've no matter what the final result, the final what the Democratic Republic of the Congo in this cup is, whether they actually win. Why? Why is anyone doing a core fish? Yeah, and I'm gonna be watching. Dynamite's on, so it's gonna be off to the side here. I have like a little space right here. I'll have like this little table. Get this little table thing here I got from my grandfather's that I'll have right beside me, and I'll have the game right there while I'm watching Dynamite. Find out he's a new TS champion coming out. That'll be something all out from for a while team USA play. So I'm gonna have my head completely spinning. Like, why does Team USA have to play over in the West? Why? Congo went crazy to it's gonna be history. It's either gonna be England making it around the 30, and the 16, and never before, or Democratic Republic of Congo's Cinderella story continues on until they go to play Mexico, and the drug cartels threaten them into throwing the game for Mexico. Because that's exactly what everything that happened last night with Mexico and like the day before. Like Mexico should never be allowed to host a World Cup match ever again after tomorrow. After not tomorrow, but this weekend. Really think it's like Paraguay held their own against Germany, and Germany, in my opinion, wasn't the best looking Germany we've seen in forever, like ever. They had their flaws, and they couldn't get past that, and lost in the round of 30, lost in penalties. Yet people are now thinking, oh, USA is such a great like they beat this Paraguay team pretty easily, while Germany struggled. Different game, different part of the tournament. I'm sure if Paraguay and USA would have played again, or played like the third match together, it would have been a totally different match. Basically, what's going to happen after after tonight, is like if USA wins, we get a couple days of them completely just repeating the same crap about USA versus Belgium or Senegal. If USA loses, they're going to spend the entire rest of the tournament wondering what went wrong with USA and why they're out. That's what's going to happen, and it's going to be so fucking annoying. Like, you can't. It's like, what more can you say about the Bosnia game? We've heard it all. Everyone's coming on the field, on the pitch. They got to make some kind of change, whether it's a lineup change, whether it's a formation change, tactical change. They need to do something because you can't just go back out there and try to do the same thing. You can't just have more of the same. Definitely, the biggest thing would be like if you don't want to panic, you can literally just make shift changes instead of what they're at movement guys around or something. Figure something out. If it's still 1-0, it's 2-0 or whatever before the hydration break, then you need to panic. 45 minutes and stoppage time, mind you. Yep, exactly. He pulled his arm up, pulled Kerry Kane's leg, and that should have been a penalty. But it is what it is. I know. I don't think if Congo wins this match, they're a better team than England. It's just England had a bad game. That's the thing about this tournament. You can't. A tournament like this does not determine who's the best team. Anybody can win on any day. If Congo wins this game, then cool. But they're still not the better team. It's just they had a better day, and England just had a bad day. And nothing there. Not yet. They'll park the bus in the second half of the hydration break if it's still 1-0. They somehow get a second one. Nope. Overshot it. Overshot it. Oh, you don't want to showboat. I'll start showboat until like the 80th minute. He's Deku is limping for sure. First corner of the second half. Three corners. Nice get out, and that's the corner on the other side, right? Right from the other side. Just pushed him down. Ow, my neck. Ow, my neck. Oh. Fine. Nothing. Congo just too good there. Congo's getting nothing there. And on 10 right now. No, side of the thing. He tried. Ashford, come on, man. You got to try better than that. Nothing. He wasn't going to get it past him where he was kicking from, though. Anything here? Dancing a little bit. What a save by DR Congo, though. Beautiful. That was going to be caught by the goalkeeper, but just in case it bounces off him or something, he's like, oh, no, 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 no. Man of the match right now is definitely the goalkeeper for DR Congo. He's just not nothing through. Short swung. Too far. Too hard. Rashford trying so hard to get a goal, and he's hurting himself, man. He's beating himself up trying to get there. They just can't get anything. That was a deflection. They need something, and they're not getting something they need, and that's not helping. That's not helping England right now. 47 minutes they've been, and a halftime, and a hydration break. They've been great all around today. The Congo has been like they're not. I don't think they're a better team, but they've been the better team today. So look at the stats and everything. It's been showing like domination from England, but defensively, you don't see that stat. You do not see that stat of defense. Like, you can see that defense stat in the stat rank thing they got going on here. So I couldn't tell you how well they're actually doing defensively, but it feels like very good there. And the sound just died for a second. Trying to get something here. Rashford is trying so hard to be the hero. This is the issue. Is Rashford's playing too hard to try and be the hero. He needs to be subbed out. He's being too selfish. He's being way too selfish. He's trying way too hard to be the hero of the game for the team. He's just trying so hard to be Mr. Hero. Ouch. I'm sure he's taking a ball or two to the face in his life. Haven't really gotten a touch for Harry Kane at all. Rashford's just trying to do it all himself. He's trying to play hero ball, and it's just not working for him. And that was a bad pass there. England is getting nothing here. Congo trying again. Good. He's been playing horribly. Rashford has been playing awful for England. He's trying to play Mr. Hero Ball himself. Taking all these wild shots, trying so goddamn hard to get the ball into the net. Maybe this will be a change that they needed. Already on the run. Fine. Oh, game was out of position there. Right, Snow. How can you stay relaxed when your team's just playing so sloppy for the majority of this match? Not yet. They will absolutely start sitting back and playing defense after the hydration break. Sheesh. I don't think that was going to go in. I think that was going to be post at best if it wasn't for the head. Played great today. Gonna do, man. I think they're gonna start parking the bus soon. Really think they're gonna start parking the bus soon. I say hydration break, and it's gonna be like that's gonna be it right there. I think that park the bus, and it's gonna go 1-0, and England's just gonna be out. Ooh, nothing on that cross like at all. Can't get it to who he needs it to go to. This refereeing has been awful with like just holding back on yellows. That's good, but it's like just England just doesn't have the manpower to do it. I guess outside of the first match group stage, they really haven't looked great. Even in the match with Panama, they didn't look great. They just I don't know. Drawing with Ghana should have told everybody that this team is going to struggle against these teams that should not be. They should probably be beating. 1-0 still, and it looks like we're going to be seeing a again. We have seen time and time again just go to where it looks like a team might win, and then we get that stoppage time. And, oh, there's a goal. Oh, Hardy. Ah. takeover. Time for the bus to get parked. They're gonna bust that park that bus, and I don't think England's got a chance to score after this. Prove me wrong, England. Prove me wrong. '25, 21's coming off at 25. Fence is off. You can take that jaw thing off. What changes left? They have like what, 2 changes left? Yeah. England is shit in the bed, man. They're shit in the bed. Yep. And stoppage time. Ten attempts to 5. Congo's had one attempt on target, and it's the goal that they had at the 7th minute. Kane can't get anything though. That's like it's like one of the very few touches Kane's had in this entire match. Yeah, it just didn't even touch him. Wambasaka is good there. Nothing. Good clearance. Good clearance. Yeah, it should be a corner. Not a corner, but a free kick. I already know that England loses this. People are like, oh my god, it just means they're rigging it for Argentina. Shut up. England didn't play good in this match at all. England has had a very bad match. They played pretty badly. What a what was that goal? But it is an equalizer. Harry Kane gets on the board and England has made it 1-1. We are back in the game. It is a game again where we go to extra time now. England are surviving now in the DR Congo. I told you they just had to keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and they would finally break through and get that goal, and they did. DR Congo held the line as long as they could, but Harry Kane, that was a weird ass goal right there. loves them headers, man. That is his third header in the goal. Third header, and England is now on the board. Boom. I turned my head for a second to look over here, and oh my God, he scores it. They needed it. That's what they needed. Ugh. Another. We're back to like. Ugh. The England fans go crazy. They are now tied. Both goal of the row, fourth in this World Cup, and here comes Henga's off, Kaku's off. Both of them played fantastic tonight. Oh yeah, Sapenga had a brilliant goal earlier. Bogunda and Kayambe on. Harry Kane makes it level. Of course, you got to go for your guy, who hasn't had many touches in this match, and now he gets a goal. Who will break this lead? Yes, it is. But having a 1-1 now, Congo was not going to keep it completely. There was just no way that England wasn't going to get something, and they got it. That guy took a huge landing. Got to keep going though. He's getting up. He's fine. He got the wind knocked out of him for sure because he tried to go up over the guy and like landed face down on the ground. That is the third header that he has had in this World Cup. 3 out of his 4 goals have been headers. The other one was a penalty kick. Harry Kane knows what knows where he needs to be. Harry Kane does love himself a header. Yeah, it definitely feels like the momentum is on England's side here. Can they break it open and get a second one and take the lead? Oh, just touches the top of the back end, the side of the net. Not at all. Not at all. It definitely felt like they were going to park the bus, and that didn't last at all. How did that stay in play? Congo, now they have to push back if they want to get this big win. Whatever happens with the Congo, they win here, they lose, they go home. Whatever they do after this World Cup is over, they have to build on this and like see the positives that came out of this run in the World Cup, and not feel like, oh, they're only here because it was 4018 instead of like they should be here even if it was 32. That's got to be something. Ref is awful. That's got to be a. England on the run. And we're going to have some stoppage time, obviously. Nope, nothing. They are literally pushing Congo to the brink now. Can they get another goal? Oh, nice block there. The question is, will Congo now just park the bus, try to do their hardest to just score and get this to extra time, and then the penalty kicks, and try to win in penalties? Nice header in, nothing there. And Congo's got to run. Oh, the momentum has gone completely to England's got the match momentum big time since way before that goal. Congo's trying to get something here. Nothing there. Just like they got it again. Aka's got it. Still got it. In front of two defenders. Boy, England does not want to go to extra time and in penalties. They want to get this done here. Harry Kane. Harry Kane to me has shown that he's best with his head than his feet. Oh. Uh, I don't care who's there. I don't care what players or anything's there. Let's play it. Right to the goalkeeper. 15 to 6 shots. Yeah, they definitely were poking. They were definitely poking the bus, hoping just to get the 1-0 win, and that's it. After that hydration break, they didn't need to worry about anything. And then Harry Kane said, "Haha, no, we're getting that goal. We're getting something." Oh, he's got a runner. Nice save. Harry Kane gets the win, gets the 2-0. He's got a brace. He's got the 2-1 lead for England. They've come back and taken the lead. Harry Kane, the hero of the English, of the England. How about it? How about it? England up 2-1 after everything. Harry Kane with a brace, but can Congo do anything to bring it back? Oh my, England had their fans sweating for 75 minutes, 2 hydration breaks and a half. Oh my god. Harry Kane is the man for England. That is his 13th goal. And he too is going to be coming knocking on the door for most goals in World Cup history if he keeps playing. How old is Harry Kane? Older, right? Oh, he's actually younger than me. He's in his 30s though, but he is younger than me. He's 32. Oh yeah, he can get one more World Cup out of him. Most important goals. Now they got to play defense. And if I'm Harry Kane, I want to get that hat trick. Oh, the woman with the DR Congo just. Uh, Harry Kane showed up finally. He showed up, and that I've seen, and I haven't seen Harry Kane play besides this World Cup. He loves headers apparently because he has 3 out of his 5 goals have been headers. Whew. I'm sweating, man. They guys were sweating for 75 minutes, 2 hydration breaks, and a halftime. That hydration, and again, the hydration break. Less than 10 minutes out of the hydration break, Harry Kane scored. I want to hear anybody try and say the hydration breaks aren't worth it. 3 minutes, a 3 minute break in the middle of the period and a half, I think is fine. Any longer, I think it's stupid. Stopping the time, say we're going to go to commercial and stuff, no. A 3 minute break, get some adjustments, and get the second half, I think is fine. Anything long, and it gets put back on stoppage time anyway. I think that's fine. Are you going to see it in every league? Absolutely not. But for big games, big tournaments like this, a World Cup, sure. Give us something like that to give us the best week. That is those weird. They got them wigs that you would probably see old time guys wear. We have seen that the hydration break, yeah, the ads, they're gonna get the ads, whatever. But for gameplay wise, I think it's up the gameplay and it's up the quality of play for the entire World Cup. A big tournament like this, you want the best gameplay ever. Like the Premier League, the UEFA League, like MLS, all those. Yeah, you don't want to have them in there because it's whatever. But for this, for the big games like this, the hydration break I think is a positive. And heck, even fans, especially if you're watching home, 3 minute break. Oh, middle of the match. Oh, gotta use the bathroom. Take 3 minutes. Come back and get ready for the second half of the first half or the second half. I think that's great if you need it. Fans in the stands, you're not gonna make. Oh man, the hydration break. Let me run to the concession and back. That's just not gonna happen in 3 minutes. Harry Kane is probably going to be go down as probably the greatest English player in England history with how he's going. He's got 13 goals at the World Cup. It's only 32. Can he get the hat trick? No. Uh, Making that change at the hydration break changed his game completely, and I think they need to look in that. if they go on the face if they win this one. Not over yet. The as we said before, this is the danger zone here. We're into stoppage time nearly. 6 minutes. We've seen goals happen in this. 25 goals. Six maybe I think now. No, we haven't had any since they said that. Yeah, we've had 25 goals in stoppage time for this. Declan Rice, that hydration break change made all the difference so far. Hydration break, the stoppage time can make a difference though. So you can't just take off the mat like the pedal off the gas just yet. I was England, I'd get to the other side and just play keep away. Way too long on that cross. Harry Kane's brace as the hero is going to be the hero of of England for 1 week, for 1 day. He is a good one of a kind man. You know, he'll be 36 at the next World Cup if England makes it, which I'm sure they will. But like he's going to be 36 at the next World Cup. He could possibly play two more. I mean, Ronaldo's 41 and he's in this one. Goalkeeper comes over with both hands, just trying to yank him up. His teammate comes over, he's like, "Nah, let's just get him up. Let's get him up, big, real, and nice and soft, like nice and close." Yeah, if this stands, Congo should not hold their heads down. Making it to the round of 32, leading for a majority of this match, like getting 7 goals in like let's see, no, getting 5 goals in the World Cup, something they've never done before because this is only their second World Cup. This dude is like Harry Kane wasn't even looking at the goal. How? How do you kick like that and just make that? How? Just how? He's looking this way. The goal's this way. He's looking just straight that way, and he just comes around and nails that thing in. How? That's a superstar's. That's a goal that like somebody like a Harry Kane, an Mbappe, a Haaland, a Messi would hit. You're not going to have any just average football player go out there and hit that kind of goal. That's a star making. That's a stars type of goal. Oh boy. If I'm England, I'm taking noise canceling earphones to Mexico, the hotel in Mexico, because yeah, it's the best high quality noise canceling headphones you can get. It's not over yet though. We still have a bit of time. Harry Kane is gonna be getting beers for a year if they like for a while. If they can do it, if he can bring them home a World Cup, if Harry Kane can lead you guys to the World Cup finals and win the whole thing, it would definitely be he will be a legend in England. It's not over yet. Yeah, definitely not. Especially Whistler's right there. Johan Whistler still on the field. This is basically got to be it for the Congo. It's like they got to get a goal here. It's over, and England will be moving on. Being bitten. Not cross the line. What are you doing, man? Just overshot it. That's it. I wanted to. Ugh. And England is going to survive the Democratic Republic of the Congo. And the Democratic Republic of the Congo should take nothing, should not hold their heads down at all. To make it this far, to lead majority of the match after everything that they've been through for this match, it just was not going to last. And Congo definitely need to build off of this. They absolutely need to build off of this. They did it. That was a lot of work, and it was like it's going to get much tougher for. It's going to be much tougher for England next time because they got to play Mexico, and in Mexico, and they have to work for what they have coming up. Okay, there you go. England is on to the round of 16. Whew, that was a lot of hard work for them. And right after two, the next match starts four. So I'll be back in about an hour and 40 minutes. Thank you for coming in, Victini. Hope you have a good day. Go celebrate the Three Lions winning a tough and rough matchup, which I figured it was going to be a tough one. But it is what it is. What happens in Mexico in a few days. But until then, you'll have